What's up and welcome into the second part of the opening rushes in the Sicilian defense, which happens after e4 c5. In crushes, the fun begins from the first moves, so it's very exciting. Before the start of the video, please like, subscribe to my channel. I am a candidate master Vasily Titarov, so let's get started. So first game, Karakolich, Nikolic. Let's go. e4, c5, knight f3, d6, and bishop d5 check. Not the most aggressive, but okay, it makes sense. White want to get a simple position. Bishop d7 takes, and instead of castle, white went c4. And then black thought, what if we just go queen g4 and attack e4 and g2 pawns? But actually it's an inaccuracy. After castle, queen e4 is also a mistake. Knight c6 or knight f6 was obviously better, but queen e4, d4, white wants knight c3, knight c6, knight c3, queen g4, knight b5, queen d7. So black has already made 5 moves with his queen, so it's no surprise that black's position is already loses. dc is a decisive mistake. a6 was the last chance, but after queen e4, black's position is not very good. dc, bishop f4, long castle, queen a4, queen f5, bishop g3, rook a d1, takes, knight f6, and now white's position is obviously winning. For example, even h3 wins, but white found the fastest moves, the fastest way to win is the brilliant move queen a5. Threatens mate on c7. After takes on e5, knight a6, checkmate. After knight e8, white can go knight a7, takes, and queen d8 mate. So in this position, black just resigned the game. So let's move on to the next exciting game. The next game was played between the chess legend Mikhail Tal and the amateur. This game was played in the Tal's simul. e4, c5, knight c3, knight c6, d4, takes, g6, bishop e3, d6, f3, queen d2, f3. The dragon variation was played, bishop d7, long castle, and white's plan is very simple, g4, h4, and so on. Queen a5, king b1, very common prophylactic move. Rook c8, g4, h4, a6. Black plays very slow. Knight e5 was obviously better. Then maybe knight c4, then maybe b5, b4. But a6 is very slow. Bishop e2 and g5. White's play is very simple. g5, takes, rook h1. And then instead of the simple move rook h1, Mikhail Tal plays g f6. Very nice move, but what if black just took on d1? If queen d1, then just bishop f6, and white left with nothing. After bishop d1, takes on f6, and the same story. But followed knight d1, very nice move. But after queen d2, f takes g7, brilliant move, and black can do nothing against g8 queen. They played bishop e6, but g8 queen, king d7, and just queen c8. Black resigned the game because after takes on c8, bishop d2, and white have a huge material advantage. So let's continue. The next game was played between two grandmasters, Keres and Kotov. e4, c5, knight f3, d6, and neither variation was played. Bishop e2, the positional line. There usually plays e6 or e5, but queen c7 was played in the game. Not the best, actually. Bishop g5, knight bd7, castle, e6, and bishop h5. Very interesting move was played. White provokes black to go g6, but actually it's not very dangerous for black. For example, g6, bishop f3, bishop g7, and then castle, maybe rook b8, b5, or maybe b6, bishop b7, and black's position is fine. But instead of this, queen c4 was played, which is actually a huge blunder because of knight e6. Very nice move, and black's position is already lost. It's very interesting that such a strong chess player as Kotov managed to get a lost position already on the 10th move. Queen e6, knight d5, threatening knight c7, king d8, bishop g4, f4, and just takes on d7, takes on f6, and Keres easily won this position. In this position, black just resigned the game. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.